This place always seems to produce those wonderful, chaotic finishes. A beautiful day right now at EchoPark Speedway.
It's going to be intense. You talk about the importance of being willing and ready to go. And these Toyota drivers have to do it tonight. Championship leader Denny Hamlin qualified 28th. The guy chasing him, Tyler Reddick, is outside the top 30. How do they manage this race, and how quickly can they get to the front? Stage one, only 60 laps. It's about to unfold in Atlanta. The stress and anxiety, the weather, the unpredictability of this place. 7 races to the chase. Good crowd on hand. It's an all Penske front row. 2 champions, Blaney and Logano. It's go time in Atlanta.
See that inside line all linked together. The outside line needs to tighten it up a little bit to create a little bit momentum for the 12 of Blaney.
Already 3 wide. Hocevar in a 77 going out against the fence. Got his teammate right behind him, Michael McDowell.
Oh, in the fence just a little bit. McDowell, a little brush with the right front fender, I believe. Car gets really tight on that flat tri-oval. When you're right up behind somebody, you lose the nose.
Blaney jumps out front. He controls. Larson looking inside of Logano. Dillon rallying up to second and to 3.
Oh, somebody in the wall back there in the back. It looks like Brad Keselowski.
Qualified inside the top 10.
Let's see what happens to the 6, bottom right of the screen. I can't tell. Oh, it looked like it got tight first, and then it overcorrected, a big loose wiggle. Hocevar in the picture. Nothing to do with it, I believe, but how about the last winner here at Atlanta, the 45 of Tyler Reddick. He's up over 20 spots already to the back bumper of the 19, up to the 8th position. That win in the spring was missing a right front fender on the warmer racetrack. I think that'd be a little bit harder to do, but the 45 has got it figured out. Yeah. Watch him climb the hill right side of the screen. He kind of goes to the top. He's able to just carry more speed through the middle of the corner, and that gives him a run down the straightaway.
Yeah, you see on the left side of the screen the 3 of Dillon to the inside of the 5, but this is answering the question you asked earlier, Adam, about the Toyotas that qualified in the back. Was that built-in downforce and drag that maybe made their cars not qualify as well, but now as we're getting deep into this tire run, the handling comes into play, and they drive to the front.
Plus 24, going to be plus 25 soon. Incredible start. First half of stage 1.
Yeah, some lap cars creating some dynamic situations right here. Look at the 45 with the momentum. 5 has to get out of the gas, all this dirty air. His car's tight. The 45 just full throttle right around the top. Found something right there at the top of the racetrack up against the wall. Has to lift, allow him the 45 to run the top, so he has to go somewhere else to get that clean air. The 45 with a big run down the back straightaway going to the inside. Going to side draft a little bit down the back straightaway, not going to clear the 2. 2's going to drag him back a little bit on the quarter panel. Going to run him tight here to try to side draft and keep that 45 from clearing. Reddick up the racetrack, almost contact right there. Again, here comes the 5. Going to go 3 wide once more.
5's got a big run, though. He's got to clear the 45. Will he get the 2? Can he slide up in front of Cindric? He will.
Look at Hocevar. He said, I'm going to join the party. Looking down low on Reddick.
What a move by Larson. And there you go. Mission accomplished. One of the Penske Fords split up from the trio.
13 to go in this opening stage. Blaney has led them all, but he's got some fast ones behind him. Larson is there. Reddick has turned it up.
Side by side off the corner, Larson is going to get to the quarter panel. Side draft, the 12 car down the back straightaway. He's going to move away into turn 3. Wrap the corner. He's clear if he wants it. The 12's coming back on the outside. Side by side down the front straightaway here.
A couple of champions going at it for the race lead. 12 to go in the stage. Blaney back out in front. And now Reddick right in their hip pocket. 45 looking low. Wow.
Can the 45 slow him down with the side draft?
Got some lap cars in front of him as well. Going to be one to go in the stage here. Team Penske has won stage 1 in 5 of the last 7 at Atlanta.
And I actually think the lap cars are an advantage to Blaney. I think he's getting the draft on the cars up the road. So at a downforce track, this is the difference between Atlanta and other tracks. I think Blaney's going to have a little bit of a toe, help his straight line speed.
Final lap, stage 1, off of turn 2, around the lap cars. You know, when Cindric won stage 1 here in the springtime, he started way back in the pack after a crash at Daytona. Reddick rallying in stage 1 tonight, but not going to be enough. Ryan Blaney back to the green and white checkered flag. It's his 4th stage victory here at Atlanta.
I thought it was going to be a draft. It was more of a pick by Ryan Blaney using the traffic. Nice job by driver 12.
Let's get a little Chase Briscoe radio here.
The rain comes, would it use it for tonight or think the race?
There's another huge cell behind the building. So.
All right, so just race like we're racing halfway?
Yeah, just race like we're coming to a race.
That means go.
Is that Australian for go? I was just making sure, James Small.
Yeah.
I want to clear that up.
I want to go back and confirm what you said earlier, too. This is an official race at lap 130. So as we start talking about the weather, the role it will play, and how you manage this second stage, 130 is the number to watch in that regard. Outside lane, race leader and control car Tyler Reddick. To his inside, Kyle Larson. Stage 2 underway as we go through the EchoPark Automotive Restart Zone.
Good launch by the 45 of Reddick. Good push by Blaney back there on the outside. It's going to clear the 45. Here comes the inside line back, though. Down the back straightaway, everybody even, 2 by 2. Austin Dillon trying to give a good push to the 5-car Larson on the inside. Oh, Larson trying to squeeze up in front of the 12.
Oh, that was tight. I mean, one was going high, one was going low. 3 wide for the runner-up spot. Blaney high and Austin Dillon making a rally in the inside lane.
He took that risk and it put him in the middle, lost a couple of spots now. Bit of an aggressive move, but he had to try it.
Chase Briscoe, listen to his crew chief, 19 outside lane, making up some ground on the restart.
Side by side for the lead.
Larson trying to get the outside corner on that 77. 77 is just going to go the inside. Hocevar down into second place. Battling with the 12. He's going to wrap the bottom. Not quite clear, Blaney. Blaney's going to come back on the outside.
Toyota, Ford, Chevy. Top 3 right now.
They get a huge run up on the leader. Hocevar just couldn't get to the quarter pound. He got drugged back by the car of Blaney. Logano 3 wide to the bottom.
That shuffles out Austin Dillon. Christopher Bell, who jumped quickly off the pit lane in the game.
Logano knew he had Cindric behind him, so that aggressive move, you see it, the top of your screen, that red 22 being pushed by that number 2, shoving it forward.
Bubba Wallace got it wound up in the outside lane. He's so good in the draft, was impressive here in the springtime.
Oh, this 12 car, look at this thing on fresh tires, big run.
Just drive down and take the top spot.
Yeah.
Ryan Blaney dominates stage 1, leads again, and he brings Larson with him.
Larson clears up in front of Blaney. Little less separation now. You could say everybody's worked on their cars. Handling's gotten a little bit better. We're not seeing as much separation at the front.
Hocevar into the wall off of turn 4, Steve.
Light contact. We'll see if it does any more damage to that 77. I was mentioning, though, track also probably cooling, which is helping. Blaney says it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go back.
You want to lead? Okay, I'll take it back here. 12 strong tonight. Started on the pole.
Big run by Hocevar down the back straightaway now into 3rd position. The 77's gained several spots. He's to the inside of the 5 now for 2nd. That 77's working around the bottom of this racetrack.
One lap, you kiss the wall. Next lap, you're thinking about the runner-up spot. Here's the 77 dancing around Larson.
Not able to make the pass. Now he's in a bad spot. The 5, the 45 on the outside. Probably going to create momentum and go down the back straightaway. He's going to hang on the inside, though, of this 5 car.
New leader is Carson Hocevar. And just as I say that, here comes Tyler Reddick. Look at a 45 just dancing off the corner. All clear, maybe not.
He could have taken it. He was clear momentarily, but the 77's going to get out there and go by. 3 wide, Bubba Wallace around his teammate. And Blaney into second place.
Slingshot 23 making moves. Popped him earlier. Eric Jones was the best qualifier when you talk about the Toyotas. He was quiet in stage 1 after rolling off 11th, but that green and white machine looking good now.
3 wide. 45 car here. Tyler Reddick got into the fence. We mentioned when the 77 hit the wall right behind him, Tyler also drives into the fence. Very light contact. Looking at the side of the car, doesn't look like there's any damage. Just a little scrape or 2.
As we go back to the front, Hocevar, Blaney, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson. Here comes Christopher Bell. 4 runner-up finishes this year for driver 20. Got that banged up wrist. But boy, has he been playing strong in the summertime, despite the injury that he suffered at Michigan.
The balance starting to go away on these cars. You see them using up a lot of racetrack. The 22 Logano having to lift right there. Down here in 3 and 4, they're starting to drive up the track into the door of each car on the outside line. Getting into the tire run here, losing some balance, losing some comfort. It's making me nervous.
This race just promotes anxiety. Go to a report on William Byron in the 24, Shannon.
Yeah, William Byron started 26. He told me it would take about 10 to 15 laps to figure out what kind of car he had. Guys, he's figured it out. He doesn't like it, and he is having a conversation with Rudy Fugle about it right now.
Plowing my off. This is terrible. I heard you, okay? I heard you. I got it. Your 5 number's loose. I put it around to the left rear. We're too tight right now. It's the tight offset. We can park it, or we can keep trying until I get to work on it again. Let's try the thing. You got it.
The first is, do we stay dry? And if we stay dry, how do you manage it? We have not seen many green flag pit stops here. It's interesting. It's a long pit road. It can be messy. Oh, the yellow's out.
This is lightning. Caution is out, lightning.
Cancel all that conversation about fuel and green flag pit stops.
After a red flag of more than 3 hours, we're back in the saddle here at Atlanta. The red has been lifted. The cars have rolled off. And it's just a matter of time before we open pit road and then reset and go green again here at EchoPark Speedway. Blaney and Bubba on the front row. Number 12 in charge as the leaders come to the EchoPark Automotive Restart Zone.
That inside line did a really, really good job launching right around the same time. Basically, teammates pushing teammates here down the back straightaway. Who can stay locked together? Looks like the Toyotas weren't able to do that. The Ford's on the outside clear.
Hocevar getting with it. Our data originally indicated he got 4 tires. He actually only got 2 on that cycle of stops, but it hasn't hurt his confidence. He's up to 3rd. It's been impressive to me how these Penske Fords have been able to find each other tonight.
Bubba tried to get back down there and block the 77, couldn't get there quick enough. Hocevar to the inside. Oh, Bubba's right there. Hocevar thought he had him cleared. Reddick's gonna try to, oh, Reddick got really tight. Oh,
look at
almost
that.
spun out. So Reddick lost the nose of the car up off of 4. Way out of the gas. Everybody almost run over him down the front straightaway. Cindric had to lose a lot of spots there, keep him wrecking.
And right on cue, Mr. Aggression. Here comes Shane Van Gisbergen into the 97.
That shape of the tri-oval into turn 1 here just begs for a driver to turn
right
left.
There. SVG got big trouble right there.
Sometimes you get, sometimes you give.
There it is. He just loses. You can see the exhaust pipes. He's way out of gas. Car just come out of the racetrack. Down into the corners, SVG is going to have a big moment right here. Ooh, jumps out of the gas, everybody goes by.
9 to go in the stage, and look at this group of cars at the front. This reminds me a lot of what we saw at the end of the race last year. Logano 3 wide for second. But the one commonality, go get stage points. They're on the line in 3 laps. And problems for Hocevar, well off the pace.
Yeah, I don't know if he got into the fence or whatever, but he is off the throttle.
Something happened here.
Reporting an issue. We'll have to get him to pit road and see what's wrong with the 77, Danielle.
Steve, they're saying on the radio 77 has a flat tire.
He's led 133 from the pole tonight, and he leads with 1 lap remaining, stage 2. Got his teammate right behind him. Reddick is there, Bubba is there, Austin Cindric in the top 5.
Reddick back to the outside of Logano. Oh, Logano up the racetrack trying to side draft Reddick. Bubba Wallace 3 wide to the inside, has to think about it because of the block. Logano defends that well. Bubba in a bad spot.
Ty Gibbs getting with it, final lap of the stage.
Bubba spun out off the nose of the 54 of Ty Gibbs.
Wallace goes for a ride, was running inside the top 5.
All right, we're good.
As Ryan Blaney takes the green and white checkered flag, recording the sweep. We go back and watch what happened with Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba had to lift right there, and he comes back down the track right in front of Ty Gibbs, and Ty's lifting out of the gas, and he's like, man, I can't stop. So
Yeah, I'm doing all I can.
Bubba's just desperately trying to get down the track and save him a few spots to be able to cross his finish line, get some stage points. Right there, he's out of the gas and struggling with the handle of his race car. So,
And right here, you're going to see the pipes of the 54, the blue smoke, the fire out the pipes. He's out of the gas as well.
Gibbs, Cindric, front row. Coming through the EchoPark restart zone. Final stage underway at Atlanta.
not really connected on the inside line just yet. Good push. 3 cars tied together on the outside. Oh, man. Gibbs trying to slow that 2 down. Some new players up here. A lot of these guys don't really know what it's like to be up front. What moves to make.
And much like Jeff and Jamie talked about, can the 45 and the 12 find their way back to the front? Can they fight their way and get that track position?
Lifted a little bit there. Let's see if he goes to the middle here. I'm not quite sure. They get back 2 by 2. Now Bell to the inside, 3 wide.
I got to be careful there. That painted line down there is out of bounds. Him making the move to the inside is Cindric. Gibbs jumps to the race lead.
Reddick had a moment back there off the corner. '17 around the top. He almost gets to the right rear quarter panel. This is wild racing. My gosh. Oh, did he contact right there with a 5 of Larson?
A little bit of ding on the right front for the 22.
There's the contact right there. Pretty hard.
What about this mix of teams we've got at the front? I mean, you got Joe Gibbs Racing 1-2, but then it's Hendrick, SVG for Trackhouse, Legacy, and Eric Jones. Busher got that RFK Ford up there. Team Spire represented by the man that won here a couple of years ago, Daniel Suarez.
Oh, the 16 spinning down the front straightaway, AJ Allmendinger.
AJ Allmendinger.
And he just up the racetrack, gets in the side of the 71 car, kind of turns himself around.
And watch this. You go 2 tires, you jump out, and this is what we talked about, how tight this pit road is. Everybody on a different strategy. You're merging together. It's just a lot to manage for everybody.
That was a really nice job by the 43 to kind of not lose more time than he could have.
All pushed up here. Here, push to you here. Keep it pushed up. Bottom is all pushed up, formed up here. Still push. Still pushed even. Still pushed even here. You're clear. 12's not clear. 12 just got clear. You 2 are clear. Still in line here. Still in line. Still pushed out here. Still pushed out sheet top. Outside. Outside just shooting him. Still there just shooting him. 20's with him now. Still all the way up top. Still there. 9's your help in your mirror. All by half. Still 2 eye behind you. Still tight here. 9's your help. Still tight up top. All by half. Still out there. 20. Still there. Still there. 9 still your help. Top still covered. 9 off by half. By quarter. It's to you. Off by half now. Still by 1 now. 9's going to go up top, fill the top here. Still tight up top here. 23's your help now, off by half. Still by half, 43's coming to the top. Still out there, 43. Still there.
Blaney was on point. Here comes Bell. Chase Elliott right there. Larson slid back to 5th. Eric Jones a part of the equation. Outside lane in that green and white 43.
Denny Hamlin back in the top 6 here on the outside line.
Chase Briscoe. Hadn't talked about him in a while. Mentioned the fact he had fallen outside the top 20. But that red, white, and blue 19, last week's winner right in it.
Blaney just takes the lead back that easily. This 12 car has unbelievable outright speed.
Chastain on the scene here.
How about that? A lap down, got a free pass in the game. 4 wide, not sure that'll work. Look out, Logano going for right. SVG.
What a save.
Chastain, thank you, coming through.
He will put his nose in the middle of it. There's no doubt about it.
Right here, 4 wide bottom for Chastain, and just it stacks up. Fire out the pipes on the 97, and look at that save sideways. And now if you're Chase Elliott or Larson, you have to ask yourself, are you settling in here? Because if you don't race, maybe you can protect. Elliott says nope, turns left down the hill. He wants to go to the point. Listen to the crowd.
Oh man, hometown guy from Dawsonville. Engine number 9 back on point at Atlanta. Teammates for the top spot. Larson looking outside of Elliott. Bell waiting in the wings.
Blaney 3 wide down the front straightaway.
Slingshot, look at him, number 12, showing the muscle again. And here comes Bubba Wallace in the 23.
Chase to the inside for the lead.
Blaney playing defense, can't hold him off. Number 9 jumps back by. Hamlin looking outside as Larson paints the line down low.
That looks like an absolute replay of how Chase Elliott won this race before. That move down into turn 1.
Bubba Wallace around the bottom. Gonna need a little help down there. Fall in behind, right behind this 12 car into 3rd. Did it to the inside. Take it every run.
No, all harder you can go. No worries, no worries.
Kyle Larson charging up the inside. Daniel Suarez right there. Great average running position for the 7 tonight after he got inside the top 10. He's really stayed there.
Chastain's still chipping away at it back there in 9th. This is his kind of racetrack.
And his kind of race. You thought you got rid of him, you lapped him early, yet here he is back in the mix.
He was a runner-up here, 2022 in both races. The first year we went to the drafting configuration here at EchoPark Speedway.
How about that bright white 24 back there, 3 wide with Chastain?
Look at Reddick circling to the front, going inside a chase for the race lead. Got his teammate Bubba Wallace right behind him.
What a swarm of flies.
My gosh. Oh, Bubba got real tight right there.
Wow.
Larson got to his left rear, made him really, really tight. He up the racetrack with 3 wide for the front. Blaney again.
I mean, it's a broken record. The 12 loses it and takes it right back.
Still battling up front.
Bubba Wallace making a play.
Oh, you want to go back and talk about these guys in the backside of the top 10. They're racing for the lead almost every lap. Blaney needs his teammates up there. They're starting to gang up on him. The Toyotas have now found their way into the top 5. Oh,
look out.
Blaney's in the wall.
We led 158 laps tonight, and we got caution for the 5th time this evening.
And he's upset.
Yeah.
If he got squeezed right there.
Yeah, Blaney said, "What was that?"
Yeah.
I have no idea what he was doing.
This is AJ back here in the right side of the screen. Just right front tire blows out, and he's hard into the wall. That's unfortunately a tough hit for AJ tonight. And then this is the block of the 23 car, Bubba Wallace up the racetrack, and there was no contact, but the 12 gets loose up there in a little bit of the dirty stuff. Take a look at it. Blaney to the top, and Bubba blocks it and turns his 12 sideways when they get really, really high up the racetrack into some of the marbles, I suppose.
23 to settle it at Atlanta.
Big jump by the outside line there. Good launch for the 23. Back to the inside, though. Here comes Blaney. They separate the Toyotas. You got Hocevar pushing.
Blaney assist to Hocevar back on point. Boy, that thing was dancing big time, but he hangs on to it. And now Hocevar coming through the inside.
Well, and that wave of pressure with those new tires 8 or 10 rows back is going to be real.
Ryan Blaney just said, "I have a massive vibration after that restart, Steve."
Oh, remember that wall contact? He didn't get a chance to feel it out. He was into the wall when the caution came out. Damage on the right sides. Maybe it's a bent wheel, something like that. Obviously, there's air in the tires, but the 12's going to have to ride it out at this point.
Well, it doesn't look
Wide
slow.
for third.
Oh, we got a car down
Larson.
to the grass.
19 to go. Caution number 6.
Keep it spinning, try to stop right here, get it.
Top of 3 and 4, kind of by himself.
Yeah.
Oh, a stack
my
up.
goodness.
There's the answer right there. They're stack up. They all check up, and the 5 just kind of gets spit out of line. Try not to run the 11 and the 54 over.
So Ryan Blaney did talk about the vibration with the spotter Tim Fedewa. Listen in.
I thought it something broke. I wanted to be at the fence. If it did break, they're down the back. It get any better? No, it's terrible, but it's driving fine. It's probably just paint in the wheels.
We go green with 14 to go. Blaney in charge next to Hocevar.
Again, another good launch by the outside line, but we're a little more organized on the inside here. Pretty even, though, as we push through turns 1 and 2. Big run coming from behind, the 43.
Chase Elliott back there making it happen in the 9. He's one of those on some fresher tires. Blaney and Hocevar stay side by side.
That outside line is going to be organized. That's going to get Hocevar clear into the lead.
He's been the car all night long. Started on the pole, swept the stages, closing on 170 laps led. Here's Blaney with a lead, 9 remaining.
And another example of this 12 car. Very few can take that push to the lead. They take it door to door, but the 12 clears the 77, goes back in control.
6 laps to go, 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Hocevar, 77 trying to get the top spot. Bubba Wallace sliding through. What a mix at the front.
45 in the wall, a little bit of a wreck behind him. Larson spinning to the inside wall. Big wreck into turn 3.
Caution is out.
This is exiting turn 2, the 5 in the middle, 3 wide, Hamlin up top.
Yeah, he's just going to get up there, not clear on the outside. Drives across the nose of Hamlin, and then Briscoe gets out of shape on the bottom of the racetrack, and multiple cars collected there going into turn 3. Gets into Austin Hill there. Joey Logano lucky to get by. Todd Dillon gets a little bit of contact there as well. 35-48 goes spinning down the racetrack.
Bonus time for all these fans. Hocevar Blaney front row.
Almost a perfect launch, but here comes the 12 car to the inside. They're going to wrap the bottom. Blaney should be clear. He's clear. They've come undone, though. There's no connection between the 23 and the 12. Big run coming down on the outside line here. Big run. Hocevar is going to stay to the outside.
Blaney can't get the block. Reddick pushing Hocevar to the race lead. SVG is right there to make it 3 wide. What a move for second. Coming back to the white flag. Hocevar way out front.
Big run come from the 12 and the 23 down the front straightaway.
Blaney goes outside. He's been great all night long, leading 170 laps, trying to get around Hocevar.
What does Bubba do? We got a wreck on the back straightaway. Bubba 3 wide below the line. That's going to be a penalty, I'm afraid.
3 wide for the lead. Through turns 3 and 4. Bell pushing Blaney. Middle lane, Hocevar. Back to the checkered flag. It's going to be Ryan Blaney who wins it in Atlanta. Oh my, what a dominating win. Stage sweep, lead 171, and by this much take the checkered flag, win number 2 of the season.